So what we've got here is the genuine IBM microchannel sound card, the M-ACPA audio capture and playback adapter. It's best used in OS2. There does seem to be drivers for Windows 3.1 and possibly Windows 95. This was new old stock, but unfortunately it basically blew up the first time I connected it. There was the usual issue of dead shorted tantalum capacitors. The one on the -12 supply had actually gone dead short. There's one on the plus 12 supply, there's one on the -12 supply, and there's one on a what appears to be a regulated 6.8 volt supply. I just went ahead and replaced all three. These two here, I believe, are doing audio filtering, so I don't really care about those. Those are working for the time being. But I have replaced the three capacitors with MLCC ceramic SMD capacitors. Just a little bit more modern, and yeah, they fit perfectly, and you can't notice them unless you look closely. So with that issue, it did actually blow the op amp going to the audio outputs as well. The original one is a I'll put it on the microscope. The original was a TL0. There's one of them here. Let me just see what that was, if I can find that. Yeah, the original type was a TL084C, and the just trying to get this freaking microscope to line up. The replacement I have put in there is an ST 074C. It's not an exact replacement, but it works. So screw it, it's staying in there. So yeah, we've got the three capacitors replaced, a new op amp, and it's now working perfectly. I do have to give this card a bit of a clean. It was looking all nice and shiny and new, and now it's covered in disgusting flux, which is such a pain to get rid of. The output is only line level. You really need amplified speakers. This crappy monitor doesn't have a very good amplifier, so it's pretty quiet. But as you can see, that is actually working. These are the demo utilities on the actual option disk that you download from the Ardent tool. So the original option disk that would have come with this card has these utilities on it, as well as the ADF file to add to your reference disk or system partition. So that's all working. Now I'm just going to set it up in OS2, I guess, and listen to what that 16-bit stereo audio sounds like. This is actually better than the Sound Blasters as far as audio quality is concerned. I mean, it's no good for gaming because there's no games that actually use it other than the ones that run in Windows or OS2. But yeah, it actually does really good quality, CD quality audio recording and playback, and it can actually do them both at the same time, recording and playback at the same time. So it's good for ripping tunes past and present onto your IBM PS2 machine. And I'll just show you the diagnostic program that I was using to fault find the card with my oscilloscope to see where the signal was disappearing. It is on a floppy disk, so it takes a while to load. Oh, bloody hell. I ran the wrong test, but anyway, let's let it do its thing. I'm not sure what to think about this test 6 of 6. That, I presume, is doing an audio loop back. I don't know if that works on the revision D cards because, yeah, it doesn't seem to have that issue with the, no, I put the wrong switch on there. It's A for advanced. it doesn't have that issue where you have to have a connector plugged in on the line output, otherwise you get distortion. It doesn't seem to do that on this card. Those terminals, the input terminals, or jacks I should say, they all seem to be the same devices. But anyway, use the tone generator. You can change the values per channel, and output again, 2 different frequencies at the same time, and we've got volume control as well. So yeah, that is a very, very useful utility for fault finding one of these cards with an oscilloscope. So yeah, now I guess I'll install it in OS2 and see what it can really do. So on one of the OS2 installation discs, this is probably the marginally the least ridiculous thing on there. It's not much to choose from.
And LANs have never been easier! Using IBM LAN systems, setting up your network is as simple as drag and drop.
But as you can see, that is all working. I have no idea what these are.
Hey friends, Real-Time Richie here with an important message for all you software developers out there. Are you adrift in a sea of uncertainty because your application is at the limits of your platform? Are you at your wit's end because your local area network is just too darn complicated? You need to be on OS2 and IBM LAN systems.
They clearly hired a guy that could talk pretty fast to fit all of that in a 17-second clip. Anyway, that's all done, and that is all working. I guess I can put this thing together.